Teacher D here. I'm back with a part 3 for the Black Friday Get This Not That for 2019. But this is going to be a short segment because I just wanted to highlight a couple of things and maybe some brands that I've never spoken about before. At least one of them. So first though, I want to talk about Krause Smith, and I have spoken about Krause Smith I think during last year's Get This Not That video, but it was their older products, and now I can tell you about their new products because someone requested that I discuss this because I did show it on Instagram. So here we go. So the Krause Smith Super Slip Prebiotic Primer. This is step 1 and it has the little 1 there, so you know exactly what you're supposed to do. Basically this product, and I'll show you the ingredient list as we're going through, but it has ginger root in it, dragon fruit, wild nettle, and I did mention, and I guess it was video 1, how much I like nettle in products. However, as you just take a look at the ingredient list, one thing that I can say about this particular product, oh, I hate the lighting now. Hopefully you can see these ingredients. Yeah, okay, that should do. Castor oil. All right. One thing that I can say is that the ingredients list, it's a fine list, no parabens, that whole deal. But this product is supposed to be used on your scalp and the length of your hair so that when you go on to step 2, your hair doesn't feel stripped, because step 2 is actually the wash, the clarifying cleanser. But let me just show you step 1 so you can get an idea of the consistency. So it's a creamy low product. You can see it sliding down my hand, but not super fast, but it is sliding. So there we are. Creamy low product. Get that on your hair, rub it down the length of your hair, get it in your scalp. Okay, that's like the prep product. It's supposed to prep your hair. Okay, so, you know, it sits there, it's coating it. I don't really know how to judge that because you're not supposed to wash it out. You leave it there on your hair. So, you know, it feels coated, it feels smooth, fine. Then you go on to step 2, which is the Krause Smith Wash and Scrub Detox Probiotic. So this is what you use after, while that product is still on your hair. Again, don't wash out. Step 1, you put this on top. It's supposed to have little beads in here, but they're so fine that even if I show you on camera, you probably won't even be able to see them. I can barely feel them when I'm rubbing my fingers together. So it's not like when I rub it on my scalp, like my scalp feels like, oh, it's being so well exfoliated, because it does say here that this particular product, yes, it's supposed to not only clarify and cleanse, but exfoliate. It says that right on this front label. And which I know it's better when you have smaller, more refined beads, exfoliating granules, than when you have like big chunky things trying to scrub down. It's better for your skin, great. But at the same time, I really don't feel any exfoliating power from this. They could have left that out. You probably can't see any beads, just like I can barely, I mean, there is something there. I can feel it, but barely, like even just as I rub my fingers, they're gone. So it's really not going to, if you apply a bit of pressure, and especially if you put it on wet hair, which your hair would already be not wet, but it's going to have the prebiotic on it, so yes, wet, that you're really not going to feel any level of exfoliation on your scalp, or at least I didn't. Yeah, so this is a clarifying shampoo, and the process is a step 1 and step 2, because they say that by having this prebiotic on your hair, it's supposed to prime it so that when this clarifying shampoo touches your hair, it's not going to be as stripping as it normally would be. I have used this without the step 1, the prebiotic, and I've used it with it. My hair felt the same both times, so okay. I just feel like this was an expensive, almost unnecessary first step. It just wasn't, I'm not a fan of it. It's a clarifying shampoo. Going through the process as they recommend that you do so, using step 1 and then step 2, did I feel like it was less stripping than other clarifying shampoos? I mean, I have clarifying shampoos that really do leave my hair squeaky clean, and it still doesn't leave it feeling stripped, yet I don't have to go through a step 1 and step 2, like buy 2 separate products. It's all in one based on the ingredients. So I can try and show you the ingredients here too, but this lighting, sorry, it's not, I can't use natural light right now, so I have an actual camera light, so hopefully you can see those ingredients. But yeah, I'm not a fan. So on a scale of 1 to 10 of how stripped my hair felt after using this, I mean, it didn't feel horribly stripped, but it certainly didn't feel like moisturized and great, even though there are clarifying shampoos that can do that. But this particular one would be a don't get this for me. from this line, along with step 1. Step 3, I'm so thankful I just got like the tiny mask, the sampler. I got this from Ulta. This is the Hydro Creme Soothing Mask, and this is your third and final step to really just like almost like a deep conditioner kind of thing. It's your mask. I didn't feel like it did anything special in terms of even letting me be able to really finger detangle easily. My hair just wasn't a fan of this line, so this whole thing would be a don't get this. But from Krause Smith, from the same new line with the blue label, they sold this scalp stimulating booster. And this is the step that you're supposed to use on a clean scalp every morning. And they want you to go and use it for at least 3 months. I've shown on IG that I already used 1 full bottle. This is my second bottle, and I have a third one waiting because I would like to just use something for the recommended period of time, the 3 months, use it every day and just see if I get any results. Because this particular one is supposed to provide nourishment to your scalp. It says energy and vitality. Okay, how do you really measure that? And also it says, yeah, you apply directly to the scalp, whatever. But it says that the beauty of hair should be visible. It should give you thickness, density, which I feel my hair is already thick. And it says fullness as well. And it says that all begins at the scalp. And it's supposed to really promote healthy, thick, nourished strands that come out of your scalp. I haven't noticed a difference in the hair that's coming out, like my new growth. I haven't noticed that it's fuller or more, you know, whatever. But I also haven't finished month 3, so I'm still on bottle number 2. Let me show you the consistency of this. Like a little serum. It really absorbs easily and well into my scalp. So I'm happy about, I can just show you even though it's not daytime. But let me put a little right there. I don't know. Okay, don't know what that was going to show you, but yeah, you just apply it on your scalp and kind of rub it in, and that's it. Go about your day, and I'll just see what happens after bottle number 3. So if anything, because of how easily and well this just absorbs into my scalp, and it certainly doesn't do anything negative to my scalp, this, if you are looking to get something from the line, it kind of smells like the sea, if you will, kind of like that scent almost. If you are interested in anything from this new Krause Smith line, for me, it would be the scalp stimulating booster. That may be the thing to try. But again, I haven't finished month 3, so who knows? A company that I don't think I've ever spoken about on this channel, and the reason I want to mention them today is because they're actually having a 50% off sale. They started their Black Friday today, and I'm filming this on Tuesday. So it's the Peddanna. I think that's how they pronounce it. Oops. Sorry, with the lighting. Peddanna collection. I have the Marula Kapuasu Herbal Silk. This is their 3-in-1 intensive moisturizer to be used on wet or dry hair. And I also picked up, and I think I got this like last Black Friday, the Avocado and Babasu Deep Moisture Treatment. Let me show you the Deep Moisture Treatment first. Good, I have no hair in it. There we go. For me, this was another one that was just okay. And I did purchase the products that they recommended more for people who need to feel moisture. It's okay. Scale of 1 to 10, I felt like it was at a 7. You know, 7.5. And the reason that I say that's okay is because it's not horrible. It's certainly not a horrible number, but sometimes I like conditioners that give me more than a 7.5 when it comes to moisture, only because if I decide to not follow up with a leave-in or not do things that I guess people normally should do, I would like my hair on its own to have a level of moisture. A 7.5 is respectable, but and it certainly lays a good foundation if you are going to follow up with a leave-in and a good moisturizer and things like that. So it you know, it starts you kind of up here above average, which is fine. It's just if I'm thinking of it in isolation on its own, I would love it to give me even more. So, you know, 7.5, not 7.5, not horrible. Oh, I didn't show you it's a thick one. I can hold it upside down. Nothing's going to slide out. Here it is, very creamy, right? So this is the Deep Moisture Treatment. And they ask you to, how long did they recommend? Yeah, 15 to 30 minutes that you can keep that on. Here is their Herbal Silk 3-in-1 Intensive Moisturizer. Also another one you can hold upside down. Nothing's going to slide out. It's nice white creamy little product here. I'm going to use a different finger, get that in, and let's rub that around. Now, you may not be able to see from what I just did, but this one has actually a thicker feeling slightly than the conditioner that I just put in. So the conditioner will kind of absorb more into your hair a little more easily. This is definitely something that's going to kind of stick with you. And it has oils in here, and it says that it's for dry hair, so it can help you to manage it better. And I think initially when it goes on, it definitely feels promising, like it feels moisturized. And I'm doing this because I did put some on recently. So it feels like, oh, it's going to be moisturizing and nice. But as time goes on, even the same day, like let's say you do this before you go to bed and you haven't yet tied up your hair yet. Before I go to bed, if I give it like not even an hour, I already feel like it's not as moisturized as like when I first put it on. So this is not a repurchase for me, but they do also sell, this company, Peddanna, they do also sell jellies. I'm going to show you the ingredient list too while I'm talking. They sell jellies and like custards, which I've never purchased. Because I think I just learned of this company last Black Friday, if I recall the timing of things. But you can see some butters in here, all that. And it claims to hold, it says, holds 200 times more moisture than shea butter. So, not that I'm like this super fan of shea butter anyway, but I don't know that it feels 200 times more moisturized than when I've used some shea butter based products. But, you know, it's okay. It's just not something that I'm going to repurchase, because on a scale of 1 to 10, being the most moisturized hair, I would say this leaves me like the conditioner at a 7.5. Now, the problem with this, and that this is why a 7.5 in the area of a moisturizer is less acceptable than a conditioner, is because a conditioner you anticipate following up with other items. This, a moisturizer, that's my end game. Like that's the end. That's the end of my process. So I need it to leave me at a higher level, because, you know, I don't necessarily want to have to re-moisturize every single day. So if it's something that can at least carry over to the next day, those are great things. But if you're already starting at that 7.5, that's why I, you know, especially if you're coming in at a moisturizer at that level on the scale, it's not a repurchase for me. I need more from those final steps in my hair care process. Oh, I did talk in one of those videos about the Eden Body Works, and I was talking about the collection, the papaya one. It was video one, and I was talking about what I wouldn't repurchase because, you know, it just wasn't so effective for me. But there is something from Eden Body Works that I do like. I just had to learn how it would work best on my hair, and it's this one, the Eden Body Works hydration serum. And it looks like a little brown jelly. I'm going to squeeze some out for you. Now, when I first spoke about this, I guess over the summer when I first used this product or bought my first bottle from Target, and I later on ended up getting more from their Cinco de Mayo sale where they sold everything for $5. It feels really silky, really nice. I put it on dry hair, and my hair indeed felt hydrated. I was able to detangle with it. This is going on dry hair. And I felt like, oh, this is it. I found a really nice hydrating moisturizer or product. It's a serum. But each and every time I would have flakes when it all dried. So that wasn't great. But I just happened to have used it because they recommend that you use this on wet or dry hair. Dry hair, this does not work for me because of the flakes. Wet hair, actually it does. When I did the twist, it would give me like nice definition, and it would feel moisturized, and it would, now here's the thing, it would give me a feeling of being hydrated, right? Which is great. It didn't give me any flakes at all when it went on wet hair, so that's lovely. But I felt like the moisture level was greater on dry hair, but I'm not dealing with flakes. So I definitely have to use it on wet hair where I have no flakes. And it's still good. It's just, I feel like on dry hair, the level of moisture that I got was like, let's say an 8.5. And I feel like when I put this on wet hair, the moisture level is like an 8. So it's not worlds apart, but it was better because the 8.5 is, you know, closer to the 9. And then I could just kind of keep putting it on other days on top of even the dry or whatever. But again, with the flakes, that is a no-go. So I can't do anything that's going to just leave my hair flaky and looking like I need to wash it when in fact it's clean hair. It's just the product flaking. So because I know that this works on my hair when my hair is wet, then yes, I do like this product. Have you tried this hydration serum? It has glycerin in it for those who are glycerin sensitive. Just take note of that. And there's the ingredient list. You could freeze frame on that. There we go. Marshmallow. Yep. Okay, good. Marshmallow root. This is a product that I have not had the physical strength to use because I find it to be so annoying on wash day, but I'm going to show you because I'm curious to know if any of you have used it. The Coconut Custard Make It Last Wash and Go Conditioner from Shea Moisture. This product is so thick that it needs to be in a jar because to pump it out, let me just show you. Let me show you. I'm pressing right now. It's so thick. Look, I'm going to use more fingers to try and press this. Okay, a little ribbon came out. This much came out from a full hard press. Like, hello, to go over the course of my whole hair, like it takes so much. And every time I'm in the shower, when I attempt, like today is going to be the day when I actually use it, I give up, put it to the side and get a real conditioner and then promise myself that I'm going to slice this bottle open and actually make use of it. But that day has not come. So I hate the packaging. And I can't even tell you if this is a great hydrating and softening conditioner. But if you've used it and found success, do let me know. It would probably give me the motivation to cut that bottle open a little sooner. I got this from a beauty supply store. The Talia Waheed open apple and aloe conditioner. I also have the shampoo. Scent is spot on, like a green apple. Smells great. As you can see, this is like you can see it kind of jiggling there, right? So it's kind of a looser conditioner. Feels like you can get a measure of slip out of it. But when I put it on my hair did not feel conditioned. Didn't like it. After the, okay, let me say this. After this shampoo, I was at least expecting it to condition it to the point where I could easily finger detangle. That was not the case. So it's just a product that kind of smells good, but I need to work it with other products in order to even get my fingers through it well. And I did mention before that my hair likes to do a little tangly dance, especially when we're in the shower sometimes. So this is not it for me. And the shampoo, yes, my hair felt certainly cleansed when I used the shampoo, and it has apple cider vinegar in it. My hair certainly felt cleansed. You can check out the ingredient list. But lots of things can make my hair feel clean, but I would also love it to be clean and to get some other benefits from it. Like, can I finger detangle? And then when I put the conditioner, it should actually condition and make me feel like my hair is conditioned. And I just didn't get that from this line. So this was not the whole line, because I only have those like 2 items, the shampoo, the conditioner. I feel like I had a third, but moving right along. Oh, this Briogeo. Yeah, I bought the banana collection. I mean, her packaging is very cute. I like how she packages things. This is her banana and coconut nourishing superfood shampoo. Also, another one that did not, like, this feels like it could be almost like a clarifying shampoo. It doesn't say that it is, because it actually says, it says, of course, no harsh sulfates, no silicones, parabens, that whole thing. But this particular one actually starts by saying, be gentle, be kind. Banana Coconut Nourishing Superfood Shampoo is a nutrient-rich, fresh juice-inspired shampoo for all hair types. Okay. Yeah, my hair didn't feel the nourishment that it promises. So this feels more like a clarifying one, probably. Yeah, it feels more like a clarifying shampoo. I'll just leave it at that, which is not a bad thing if you know that's what you're going in for. But if you're expecting like the nourishment of bananas and all that, no. But I like the Briogeo brand. This is just, and the conditioner was not a step that followed up that, much like the Talia Waheed, did not give me that moisture that I needed. So I could even just give me the ability to soften my hair to the point where I can finger detangle. Just give me that. I'm not asking for too much, am I? Okay. The ingredient list here is super tiny. It may just be more beneficial if you check it out on her website or something. Yeah, that's super. It's all this writing down here. But that coupled with see, I don't like to give up though. Okay, there we go. You can see some things, but oh, okay, yeah, there you go. That's the ingredient list. And again, she always has nice ingredients, so I like that. But this line was a no-go for me. These items, these 4 gels I got for some crazy price, all of them all at once, because she's no longer going with this packaging. It happened in the summer, I think. So I did get all of them. The two that promise, this one is the softest hold, light hold, the yellow one. The medium hold is both the blue and the pink. The pink one smells like grapefruit. This one smells like ocean. This yellow one smells like some first generation Curls product, but I don't remember which one. But it's like it kind of wanted to be vanilla-y, but not. So it's okay for me. And this one smells like a fruit that I can't describe which fruit it could possibly be, but it's nice, more on the fruity side, not a floral scent. So I like them all. This is the firm hold one. As you can see, I've used this one the least because I just used a little bit just to see how it compared to the others. Aside from this one, which really does feel like the softest hold, these two are also relatively soft in terms of hold and not far behind that yellow one. So if that one is the soft one, these feel pretty soft too. The firm one is only slightly more firm than these, the other ones that I've shown you. So they're all pretty much on par to me, but they're not bad gels at all. I like them. I can finish them. But from Krause, if I had to say, don't get that, get this, it would be her Poppin' Pineapples Collection jelly. So this particular one, let me get some out. I'm going to show you, oh, this is how I'm going to show you the difference between the consistency. So this is the pineapple one. See how that's just like a little globule of jelly sitting. Look at, can you see how it, oh, sorry, that wasn't in frame. Do you see how it lifted the whole thing off of my thumb, right? All as one clump, like it's staying together. Similarly, it clumps your hair pretty well too. Crunch, I would say the crunch for this one, the pineapple one, is going to be greater than you will get for these four colored gels that I showed, but one that can certainly lead to you having longer lasting styles. The other piece of it is that wonderful scent, so that's good, but it's not so crunchy, because I don't like crunchy hair, but it's not so crunchy that it's like prohibitively crunchy where I can't even use this anymore. Not even close to that. I would say scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the crunchiest. This leaves me at a 6, 5, 6, mid-range crunch. And these, especially this one, is almost no crunch, but then these follow right behind with being like maybe level 3 crunch. And then this is like, because I feel these are less crunchy than your standard off-the-shelf crunch levels that you will get from gels. And then this one is maybe a level 4. But these are not like these mega crunchy products. And if you found that it was still too crunchy for you, they work well with like spritzers and leave-ins and refreshers, and that too will soften it up, but still it's enough to still leave you with the definition that you're likely going for. So that was it. Last Black Friday I did get the TGIN. This was when they released their new Miracle Repair Deep Hydrating Mask, and I got the other things from that new line as well. As you can see, I haven't used too much of the oil, but it's a fine oil. You know, nothing special, nothing bad. The first ingredient here is coconut oil, so you kind of know it's basically coconut oil with argan oil, peach kernel oil, and some other oils mixed in, but it's an oil. It's fine. Didn't do anything special, but I would use it sometimes to try to seal whenever I was trying that whole sealing thing. This, as you've likely already seen a million videos about it, is very, very, very close on the ingredient list to their original TGIN moisturizing conditioner, deep hydrating mask or hydration mask that they had out for years. So the ingredient list is nearly identical. I think the only thing here is that they had changed the type of honey. Like here it's raw black honey, and I think before it was some other type of honey. That was one change, and I think there was like one other change there. Let me show you this ingredient list. The print is a little bigger, so that may be easier to see here. But yeah, it was very close, and I think I had dimethicone. But I think it was, just in general, it was so close to the original one. Even the performance of it when I used it, and I have used the original line mask before, feels like the same product in my hair, though this has a different scent. So, okay. It smells okay. I don't know what that scent is, but it smells okay. But yeah, so that was it for this stuff. I feel like that's it. Just happy shopping. I am looking at oh, I think I said that in the last video, but happy shopping. If you have any deals or steals that you're aware of, feel free to send them my way through IG, or you can write it in the comment section too, because I'm interested in things. You know, I'm at least checking it out, but I really don't feel like I'm going to be buying lots of things. Not too many things have caught my eye. I saw today that Camille Rose is releasing a really nice, well, it appears to be a nice blue-based red lipstick. So I guess she's hopping into the makeup game as well. Interesting. I was thinking of trying her mask from her face collection. But, oh, let me say this. When it comes to skincare, I have really been liking from Urban, and I had gotten the curl box and the body version one, and I was upset and kind of moaning and groaning on IG because I was like, oh, I thought it was just going to be like body moisturizers and stuff like that, and instead I got this stuff from Urban Skin RX, and it's really supposed to if you have like body acne or scarring and stuff like that, and help in that area. And I was like, not kind of the box that I wanted, but it gave me an introduction to the company because Simone, hey Simone, said, oh yes, try their, I use their skincare stuff on my face and it's great. And so I decided to pick up their cleansing bar, which comes in a jar, which typically I don't like facial cleansers that come in the jar, but I got the clear complexion one. It's nice. I like it. Even though it felt like my skin, when I wash it off, it almost feels rubbery. But when I pat dry, that feeling goes away. And it just has been leaving my skin in nice shape. So far, I am enjoying Urban Hydration. And this is their serum that came in my curl box. And you're supposed to take just a few drops, put that on your skin. And I feel like just overall, it's keeping everything in perfect balance. So it's not becoming... so you're not getting bumps and other things. So I feel like it's just keeping the skin balanced. I like it, and I am interested in trying other skincare things because I know other people are going to be having sales during Black Friday, but I'm so happy with this that's why for the Camille Rose, at first I was thinking of getting her face collection, but then I started using this stuff, Urban RX, and I'm so happy with their items that I don't think I'm going to get anything. If anything, maybe just the mask. So thank you so much for watching. Happy shopping. I appreciate you all. Thank you for everyone who clicked on to watch the video. I know I've been absent the majority of this year, but thank you for watching the video. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, all that stuff, sharing videos, and all the stuff you've been telling me you've been doing, watching the ads. Thank you. And some of you have commented that, and I'm going to respond to the comments in a sec, but I was reading them from my phone. I read all the comments all the time. So thank you so much, and I hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.